with Andy Woodman, post-match, Bromley 2, Southend 1. First things first, Andy, obviously first win of the season. First reflections on that?
Yeah, I thought it was a gutsy performance by us. I thought we was good for the points. I felt we started the game really strong. And then, look, I don't care what anyone says, the sort of a little bit of nerves kicks in and a little bit of tiredness would kick in after having 10 men on Friday for large periods. So we had to sort of wear it a little bit at the end. But, we've been doing that for a few games now. So it was exactly what I'd expect from us, to sort of dig in and see it out.
A few changes, just to explain those. Obviously, Louis Dennis started today. Ben Pebble wasn't on the bench, so I presume that may or may not have been an injury there. Venno came back onto the bench. Pass is obviously, I presume, suspended, which is why Jude was at right back. But Louis, first and foremost, is it because Pepper was out? Louis ready to start? What's the deal there?
Well, no, it's just the timing, really. Louis is just he's not fully match fit, as you'd expect. We've got to still protect Louis. He's had this hamstring stroke back. So and obviously Pep's done his hamstring at Rochdale last week. It's not too serious, thankfully. So it's just the timing of one coming in and one coming out. And obviously Josh Passley's got the 1 game suspension. We're kind of using everyone at the moment. We've got a young 16-year-old on the bench, Nathan, who's a good player, by the way. But that's where we are. I mean, look, there's been no panic for me. I think I've said that to you many times, Mash. I've really enjoyed this little moment in a weird, psychotic way that it's tested me a little bit as a manager. And it can't always be sort of like sugar and honey, all the time in football. So we've shown a good bit of resilience there as a team, and that's unbeaten in 4.
Well, I'm glad you just said that, because you said on Friday at Rochdale, when I spoke to you then, you said unbeaten in 3. And I obviously put that out there. A couple of people said, why is Woodman saying unbeaten in 3? And I said, well, Bromley are unbeaten in 3. It's now unbeaten in 4, but I guess what I'm getting at is, you said it after Wealdstone, you said it after Kidderminster, you said it after Rochdale, and each time you said, I'm seeing the signs of Bromley returning to what I want them to be. Do you see today's game as a vindication of what you've been saying for the last 20 years?
Yeah. I mean, look, the 2 games, two of the games, the 3 we drew before this, we had 10 men. So they could have been a different story, those games, if we'd have had 11 men on the pitch. We've had a couple of decisions not quite go our way. That happens, I know. But it's about getting a bit of confidence in the group. We've got a new group and they're young. And you have to build the confidence by getting results and getting trust in each other as a group. So and I think that, the three draws, albeit that they're not the results we want, they've sort of put a trust in my group of players that they can really trust each other when their backs against the wall. And today, the last sort of 10 minutes, that trust come through again, where there was all trust in each other that we've been here before. We can dig in now and see this through. And we had a good goal disallowed, that was onside, that goal. So that's a little bit disappointing. And I thought we had a penalty, claim that we didn't get again. That said, though, I thought the referee was excellent and the officials. So, I'm not criticising them. They're going to get things wrong. I'm kind of learning that. But yeah, good not beating in 4 is good.
You've, for all 5 games this season, you've played Ben Krauhaus from the start. Could have taken some flack over that. Could have taken some critique over that. I mean, people say if you're young enough, you're old enough. And you've shown complete faith in him from game 1. You did the same with Kellen when you put Kellen in last season round against this lot, actually, at Boxing Day last year. What is it about Krauhaus you see? I'm not saying others don't see it, but what is it about Krauhaus that you see that has made you put faith in an 18-year-old every game this season?
Well, look, first and foremost, I'm amazed people are saying that. I didn't even know that, and I'm actually not bothered, to be honest, if they're saying that, and nor should Ben. I see Emil Smith-Rowe in Ben. I said that to him. I probably, I'm not going to make a secret of that. He breaks from midfield. He runs in behind. He's got quality, and he's got energy. I mean, he's running like 13k a game, and he's got real quality in there. And we need that little bit of quality in there at times, and he's growing every game. So, the narrative from Ben Krauhaus is ridiculous in my opinion. I'm telling you, he's going to be a top player, and people just got to trust me. I think I've got a little bit of an eye for when I see a player, and he's definitely going to be a top player.
So over the bank holiday weekend, 4 from 6, Altrincham next week. You told me on Friday that you stopped off to see Altrincham.
Well, do you know what? I had a change of plan, and that's no joke. I actually got a phone call on the morning of the game. I was going to Altrincham, And I don't want to get everyone excited, but I got a phone call from a manager. Can you come to my ground to meet my CEO, the boy, his parents? So you can imagine I diverted straight across, and hopefully he'll be in the door this week.
Well, you've got everyone excited there. So I'll finish the point about Altrincham though, because what's quite interesting about Altrincham, and I don't know if as a manager, if managers in general across the league are starting to see this, because Wrexham and Notts County have gone, actually this league is looking a lot more open and competitive. I think people thought because Wrexham and Notts County would go in, it opens it up for anyone, but actually a lot of teams are going to beat a lot of teams this season. It's not as clear cut that, okay, Chesterfield have the money, so they'll blow everyone out of the water. Are you starting to see that as a league this season, that you can't take anyone lightly?
Yeah, no, completely. I mean, give me Chesterfield's money. I tell you what, I'd have a team out here that'd win every week. I'd love that. I'd love that opportunity. But we have to work with what we've got. It's going to be, everyone's going to beat everybody. I don't think the league will settle down probably till January. And we've got to make sure we just take care of our business. That's what we've got to do. And I think we have, There's been a bit of noise. I've felt the noise around the place, not from the supporters, but just in general, a bit of nerves and noise, which is understandable. I'm not stupid. But we just got to block out the noise, and we just got to take care of our business. And that's what we've done last year, the season before, and the season before. What I will say is there's a lot of supporters here been really encouraging towards me and my team as well. And I think they can see it's a new team. They're excited about the project again. So no, I've had no moans from my fans. Just everyone's got to just hold their nerve.
Thank you very much, Andy. Much appreciated.